Froggy, I have an announcement.
Yes.
I am pregnant.
I am not the father.
No, it's a blood snake.
Hi, my name is Comic Frog. You may have seen me in all the other freaking videos on this channel. And to the right of me is Puppetine. Say hello,
Hi,
Puppetine.
you may have seen me in every other video too.
Yes. Tonight we're talking about the first kiss between Bernard and Tim.
I want you to eat hot death, Froggy.
And then Superboy has a baby. Good night.
Yeah. Listen, it's no secret we are not fans of Titans. So
I wanted to be
what
so
happens
badly,
in this
but
episode?
I wanted to be I started out on this show. I really wanted to be fans of it. I loved the previous season before they killed off my beloved Hawk. Hawk and Dove were Hawk, Dove, and Nightwing were the best characters on the show. And now it's gotten so bad where the fact they this season, Superboy gets stabbed in the previous episode by a zombified Deathstroke, and now he's infected. And we see clearly he's been taken hostage or being brainwashed by Mother Mayhem while in Star Labs. And and then he ends up getting a giant snake in his gut, and you see it. But those are only after he attacked the rest of them. Try to take Bernard.
Kidnap Bernard.
Or not Bernard. No,
not Bernard. Sorry,
Sebastian. Yes, but and confronted by Jake and Kori, who basically and what you doing? He's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna help him," And they finally he's possessed. They're able to subdue him, but only thanks to I believe to Kori, right? I think so. I can't remember, but anyway, next thing you know, we see him strapped down to table there, and he's got basically kryptonite cufflinks.
Yep.
And next thing you know, and this is really horrible. He basically said, he's obviously he's possessed, but he's like, "Oh, Dick, please don't let me die like this. I don't want to die." He's like, and then Dick's like, "Don't worry, you're gonna survive." And then he brings up, "Oh, the way it's funny. You said the same thing to Hank, and then he died." And then when it's revealed that's actually really him, it's just the Mother Mayhem controlling him still. And then they're like,
and so Sebastian is taken with his sister Raven by Starfire to the the diner, the spooky diner.
Yes. And, they go there, basically, and it turns out it's basically it's the alien. They could basically, for those who remember, when we first met Jinx, Starfire was turned to stone, and then she had a premonition. She was contacted by one of her people from her race, and in a diner. So she recognizes the diner, and she goes there, and she meets the same person again. They say basically tries to convince her, says you have to kill Sebastian Blood to prevent the whole world from dying. And it looks like Kori is getting ready to do it a little bit, and then she says, "No, my past is a lie, so why should I trust you?" But then Sebastian Blood ends up being basically taken hostage anyway, because after
his mommy.
Yeah, his mommy finds a way to get into there, but only after sacrificing her lover or her sister.
Her lover assistant? I don't know.
Yeah, like slitting her throat for more power. Blah blah blah. So Sebastian goes willingly because he doesn't want anybody to die for him today. He says the words. They're transported back to the blood thing. They have the little cave. They have the chanting going on. He starts to smile a little bit. But apart from that, let's go to the dumbest part of the whole episode. I mean the dumbest part. Because his name is Beast Boy. He turns into beast animals. Because Superboy
is a very simple thing.
Yes. So Superboy is pretty much dying on the table because he has a snake crawling out his guts. And they're like, Nightwing's like, well, we need to get rid of that, and he talks to Bernard. He's like, well, if we were to inject a virus into him, we could counteract it, and it's magic. what's science gonna do? But I guess they try to. Anyway, so Guard comes out like, oh, I can turn my body into a virus and go inside Superboy's body because they bring up the professor Nigel.
Nigel Calder.
Yeah, from Doom Patrol, because that's where Beast Boy is originally from. And they basically say like, oh yeah, he said I could turn anything as long as I rearrange my DNA. And
as long as it has DNA, I can be it. And you know what?
Oh, it's the most horrible plot ever. So they inject him into Superboy, and Superboy starts to crash, has a heart about to die, and they give him a shot of adrenaline. So then he ends up. Connor starts coughing up blood. The snake crawls out, and it goes towards Bernard. At the last minute, we get Tim Drake, who's been bitching about doing nothing the whole entire night. Ends up using the bow staff and basically knocking the crap out of the head of the snake before he gets Bernard. Bernard's kind of horny. He's like, "Ooh, save me, baby!" And they end up going later having a little kiss because it's like we know what's coming. It's so forced. It's so predictable. The sexual tension was needless. I mean, I understand this isn't a kid's show, even though it's a comic book character. It's for kids, but they decided to make this show so edgy, so adult, the point where it's like, man, I'm almost cheering for like Sebastian Blood to kill everybody. But the dumbest thing, Beast Boy, Changeling, whatever you want to call him, turning himself into a virus is the stupidest thing ever.
Idiotic.
It's also because they have no budget to turn him into an animal. We'll just call him Virus Boy.
That has something to do with it. Yeah, and it's a continued trend of Jinx being, oh, you're our magic user, so answer our question. And
I gotta say though, Jinx is probably the best part of the show right now. I'm sorry, Jinx with her British voice.
Yeah, she's good. She's good. I just don't like that for her.
Well, I'm just saying, it's what we're getting right now. Jinx is probably the best part of the show right now. I can't stand Kori.
It might not be something that I care for.
They don't know what color to make her hair. 1 minute it's red, then it's completely black. It's like they have no idea. It's just the point where I'm like, why do we even care? What's going on with Raven? She's White Raven right now, but she has no powers. The comic books, I believe, when she was White Raven, she had healing powers. She was able to heal stuff. But right now, she has no abilities whatsoever, and all she does is eat food. This show has no idea what's doing. God forbid, I'd rather watch She-Hulk.
Oh, come on. A little too far. Like, this is very bad and very cringe, but She-Hulk is at another level. This at least had an episode with Lex Luthor. It has Jinx, who is entertaining, even though, like I said last episode, oh, we slept together, by the way. Oh, we slept together. Even with that, Jinx, she's entertaining. I like Raven. I think her and Sebastian in this episode, I liked their scenes together. Well, it was a little weird, though, at the beginning.
You know the most hurtful and most sad thing they did? They dropped the name Constantine.
What?
Constantine.
Twice now.
Yeah, special. Basically, last night because she said, "Look, go in order exercise the magic out there, but I need some blue hairs here." Basically, the Constantine special. I was like, really?
I know that Dalton is just waiting for Keanu Reeves to.
How dare you? How dare you?
It's a joke. It's a joke.
Swallow acid.
It's a joke.
Pure battery acid.
Eat hot death, maybe. But no, it's very sad. We want to like this show, but it's impossible. And there's no Lex Luthor. Where was my Lex Luthor? He was killed. And now it looks like there's just... I don't have anything to come for every week. Thankfully, I think we're getting close to the mid-season finale. That's all I can say.
Gotta be. They were in episode 5.
Issue. Stop reading your comic books. This is a show.
I have many issues with the show, so I don't know what issue I'm on with this show, but I know it's a lot. Overall, Yeah,
It sucks. We're sorry. We don't want to say it sucks, but it
the
does.
Tim Drake is just so horribly butchered character, gay or not. All they did is turn the character into a gay person. They had nothing to do with. Remember, he was gonna be a Robin. Never.
Yep, they don't care about that. Instead, he's going to be a teenager dating a fully grown man. Wasn't he like still a kid living at home, still going to school?
I think he was just out of high school.
Oh, okay.
Right around there.
But it's just weird. But yeah, no, it's very sad. But want to hear your thoughts. Do you think we're totally out of our minds? Do you think that we're wrong? Go ahead, say why. Make sure to like and subscribe to help keep the video. Actually, dislike if you want, because that also helps fuel the channel.
And
Also, if you
does anybody miss Jason?
no, nobody misses Jason.
Really? Okay.
Um,
As much as I hated Jason's portrayal, or the portrayal of Jason, it was a lot better than what they're doing now.
I don't know. Also, make sure to check out the Ko-Fi if you can. Helps out the channel. We do readings, and those are a lot of fun. And StreamYard and those comic book streaming services, they cost money. So if you could help, be appreciated.
Also, I want to confirm something for people who are for Barbara and Dick being a couple. Guess what? This is the second time they showed Kori looking at a future of her with Dick Racing having a daughter.
Don't you ship them?
I do.
Then there you go. You're happy, aren't you?
I am very happy.
Put that frog leg away.
I'm so happy I could dance.
Don't dance with that frog. There we go. We want to thank you so much for watching. Hopefully, we'll be finished with this soon, and we can talk about things we actually want to talk about. But we'll have to wait and see. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. Eat at Joe's.
Ride the snake.
Oh no.